Here's 5 reasons pool sessions are fantastic for paddlers. I was recently chatting with my buddy Lee about how advantageous pool sessions are, and I thought I'd put together a really short list of reasons why you should consider going to a pool session. So the first one is straight up practice. I used to have a hand roll. The reason I don't have a hand roll is because I haven't practiced it in forever. So some of the skills that I don't use every time I go out paddling start to deteriorate over time. I know for a fact that when I used to teach pool sessions and rolling on a regular basis, I would always have a bit of time for myself before every session. And I know that my rolling was better and my more advanced rolls were more on hand because I was practicing them all the time. Tied to that, pool sessions are great because sometimes you'll get to practice things that you weren't expecting to do. Sure, when I go into pool sessions, I might be practicing on the few rolls that I really want to get or things that I'm trying to work towards. Because you're there with friends or maybe other paddlers, you might be more inclined to do some of the things that maybe you're not doing when you're on the water. Hey, let's try a T-rescue, or I haven't done a hand of God in a while. Let's do a re-enter and roll. You might refresh some of the skills that you haven't done in a while, or you might push your boundaries because someone else in the pool is doing something different or something new, and you might give it a shot. The third one I like to bring up is that usually you're going to be comfortable because of the situation. And what I mean is the temperature of the water is probably going to be really comfortable. There's probably going to be people around you, other paddlers, or even lifeguards that can keep an eye if anything goes wrong. And you can expect the water to be clean. If you're wearing goggles, you can see things underwater very well. When you're at paddling, maybe you're in a location that's not really the best for you to be rolling in, but in a pool session, everything's going to be kind of perfect for you to give it a shot. Usually pool sessions take place in the winter, so for some people they just can't make it out on the water anymore because of weather conditions. On the other hand, some people might be able to, but you have to take so much more gear with you. If you want to learn more about cold water paddling, just check out this video as well. As the temperatures drop, it's harder to practice some of these, so a pool is a perfect environment to keep pushing some of those skills. The next one is you really never know what you're going to end up learning because you don't know if there's going to be someone in the pool. Maybe there's an instructor, maybe one of your buddies that just learned something new. They can pass something along. It's a great way of sharing information, sharing technique. People usually are open to talk to one another and give each other tips on how to do different skills. The fifth one that I found very useful, especially when I started paddling, is the amount of people that show up to a pool with different gear, different boats, different paddles. That way you end up trying so many different things that usually you might not get to. Different sizes of kayaks, different cockpits, whitewater kayakers will be there, sea kayakers will be there. So you can mix and mingle, try all the different gear. And you can actually get tips from the people that use that gear directly, and they can tell you the positives and the negatives, and you can walk away with ideas of maybe something you want to try next time. I remember when I got into traditional paddling and getting to see all the different Greenland paddles, or learning from people that carved themselves or how they like to use them in certain roles. It was always fantastic to be able to share those ideas with people at pool sessions. This is a bonus one that I'm always an advocate for, and that's classes. Pool session classes in terms of good forward stroke or rescues and recoveries or rolling. Outfitters that run pool sessions will usually also have classes. You can sign up for them and then learn certain things, and sometimes you don't know what you don't know until you go to some of these classes. When my wife and I got into sea kayaking, the first thing we did was learn about cold water paddling. Then we took a rescue and recovery class, and then we liked it so much that we ended up learning to roll as well. And that was our basis for paddling out in the ocean. It doesn't have to be the path for everybody, but it not only helped us with our skills and our comfort level when we were out, but it also helped us get to know a lot of other paddlers in the area. If you have anything you want to add, please comment below along with questions as well. Hope that was helpful. Subscribe if you like. I'm always trying to put these videos out. And as always, Luke Kayak Hipster. Thank you for watching. See you next time.